Your fitness instructor may be holding out on you. Let's be real. That class that you're attending to get the body, like the fitness instructor teaching the class, isn't the way she got it. As a consultant and a business coach to fitness and health coaches within and without fitness centers, I know this to be true from behind the scenes. And first, because for years it was me. I was teaching classes and doing my own workout outside of class, but to the extreme. I was training for a marathon, for instance, and still had to teach 3 to 6 fitness classes a week. Doing that now would never even cross my mind. I simply wouldn't try to get someone else fit by throwing myself under the bus. I never say I exercise for a living. I don't. I teach others how to exercise for a living. That's what I do. I teach principles of fitness for a living. I research the science of exercise for a living and share that, not my single life experiences, which is a study of one, helpful to none, and share them along with observations of hundreds of thousands of customers over my 37 years. Have you ever gone to a really great yoga class? The instructor isn't doing the class. The instructor is instructing the class. Bingo. That's leading fitness, teaching fitness, not demonstrating and doing a workout while instructing others. I'm Deborah Atkinson. You're listening to Flipping 50, where I address your top struggles and concerns. Most of all, hope to inspire you. I share what to eat, how to move, and how to change your mindset, often about what to eat and how to move, so you can have the energy and the vitality that you want, need, and deserve in the second and better half. I want to talk a little bit about this because it's really so true, and yet something that I think many people do not understand is happening. There's a lot of incongruence in the fitness industry. Telling students to do one thing and doing another yourself is misleading, if not just wrong. For years, I was wrong. And I don't know that overtly I've ever done this. Let's hope not. I was lucky in that my doing so didn't result in injury or illness or hormone imbalance. I wised up long ago, thankfully, because now I'm pretty sure if I tried any of that, it would lead to hormone imbalance. Honestly, it was potentially not just being wise, but it was having to be wise because having kids will do that to you. You just have to. Busy has always been a savior for me when it comes to hormones and exercise because I like exercise. I like it a lot. I like endurance. Ooh, there I said it. But it doesn't really fit in now. It definitely doesn't fit my hormones. And in 2019, I was taught that lesson when I tried to pretend or test whether I, as a fitness professional, could just be immune to hormonal changes and stressors. So, being busy saves me from myself. And if you're curious about the whole backstory and dirt on that, that was the year I trained for Ironman Cozumel. It was my 8th Ironman triathlon, but it was the only one that I trained in during the year I hit menopause and the year I had mold in the house I was living in. And the year I moved, not really wanting to move, but having to move pretty suddenly to a place I really hadn't considered ever that I'd wanted to move to. And, that's a story. Okay, let's get back to the real track here. The workout fitness instructors are teaching you is often not what gave them the body that they have. as the biggest point that I want to get across right here. Recently, a trainer confessed this to me, and I'm often in this situation because trainers are seeking me for consultation, seeking me to find out if they're a good candidate for the Flipping 50 fitness specialist or for our mastermind, and we're reviewing what's happening. So, without throwing any one trainer or instructor under the bus, I do just want to let you know this. And this trainer instructor didn't do anything wrong. There is a suggestion I would have, but here's how the conversation went. A student had approached this instructor after her class and said, "I want to look like you. You are so inspiring." And as soon as the student walked away, the trainer told me her thoughts were, "Then you're going to have to lift heavy weights because this class isn't going to do it." But she didn't tell the student that. She just encouraged her to keep coming to bar. Is it any wonder why fitness programs fail you? Fitness instructors themselves don't follow necessarily the classes that they're teaching as the means to get the body that they want. So false pretenses are everywhere in the fitness industry, and I know you're going to know this one. We're going down memory lane. So I'm currently reading Jane Fonda's book, My Life So Far. She wrote it, I believe she was 60. The book is fascinating to me, and it's eye-opening, at least for me, about the whole beginning of the Jane Fonda workout and the reason why. But I won't go into that. But she does not, in this book, hold back much, including the fact that she's been bulimic much of her life, into her 50s at the very least, because that's all I can tell you, because that's how far I am. She just celebrated her 51st birthday, unfortunately, and found out that day divorce was imminent. But yeah, right? How about that? Iconic fitness queen whose body or energy we all wanted and emulated has a problem. She's now 83, and if you've seen her, pictures of her, they're available on Instagram for sure. She's extremely thin and frail looking. Her inner strength is obvious, but externally, a stiff wind could blow her down. So you need to know that your instructor isn't often doing the workout or living the life that you think she might be that got her the results she has. And I hope no one here is thinking I'm trying to inspire you toward bulimia. That's not going to work. But I do want to point out that all that glitters is not gold. Okay? So she is doing the workout. Trainers, instructors are often doing the workout that you will buy and do. They're following trends. She's doing bar or she's doing Pilates with you, but she's pouring her heart out boxing in her garage, doing interval training sessions in a complete breathlessness way on the treadmill, or lifting heavy in the weight room before you're even awake. The results you want from the class you're going to may not be why the instructor looks the way she does, but in spite of that class, because your fitness instructor doing her own workout and also teaching, she's potentially more at risk for overtraining and under recovery than you are. But it is her lifting heavy, her high intensity interval training to breathlessness, and her adherence to a high quality protein and whole food diet that helps her get the body that you may covet. So is it a fake approach? Listen, no freezer full of lean cuisine or skipping meals, either one, and skipping nutrients will get you a body of an athlete. And I know you may not want to be quote unquote an athlete, but athletic looking, I think, is something that appeals to most of our listeners. It won't even get you a body that's built to last 90 years and live fully to the last breath. If you haven't yet joined a Flipping 50 program in progress, you can join the Flipping 50 Insiders group to get the village it takes to build fitness, real fitness. It's Flipping 50, which is 50 Insiders on Facebook. I'll sprinkle some of the other links to show notes for our prior episodes and ways to get started or to keep going on your flipping 50 journey. What are you waiting for? Let's start flipping 50 today.